Hello. I'd like to share with you today a little practice called open awareness. Open awareness can sometimes help us to not get so hooked by strong thoughts or strong emotions when they arise. There's an analogy that's helpful. So I'd like you to just for a second imagine yourself being on a train platform, and your ability to observe the world around you is just like that of being on a train platform. Perhaps you can hear some birds chirping in the background. Maybe there's a man reading a paper. You can hear the rustling of the paper. But all of a sudden a train comes past, just like a really strong train of thought. And it drowns out everything else that's going on around you. Sometimes seconds, even minutes have passed, and we've lost complete sight of where we are, what we're doing, or who we're with. So the practice of open awareness is like a little reminder to tell ourselves that we're here on the platform. There's all this stuff going on, all in conjunction with this strong train of thought that in reality we can't control. If we try and block out these strong train of thoughts, sometimes they get stronger. And if we continue to do it, chances are the best we're going to end up with is a headache. We have to accept that they're there and they will come and they'll go. There's a lovely little phrase that really helps with this. To help these train of thoughts go at times. It's called notice to name it, let it be, and just breathe. So when I say notice to name it, it's an invitation to be the observer, to witness this strong train of thought, and to put a label on it. Is it a feeling of sadness? Is it a feeling of stress? Are you feeling overwhelmed? What you're doing there is you're putting labels into words, you're putting feelings into words, and this increases the communication bandwidth between your limbic system and your prefrontal cortex. This is the region of the brain that's associated with rational thinking. So you're rationalizing the thoughts that are arising in your body and that are making you feel a certain way. And then the invitation is to let it be and just breathe. By letting it be, you're allowing some space for that strong thought or strong emotion to be. And by breathing, you're increasing the space for that strong thought or strong emotion. But you're also increasing the space for everything else. And that's why nature is a great place to trial this out. If you're going for a walk, sometimes we go on autopilot when we're on a walk, and a strong thought or strong emotion comes into our minds, kind of keeps us or takes us away. And this practice can bring us back to the present moment. And a lovely place to initially get the hang of this is in nature, because when we allow more space to come into play and we're in nature, we get to appreciate the present moment in all its glory, because the present moment can be experienced really vividly in nature. So that's why it's such a nice place to try it out. When this is practiced, something really nice can happen. The strong thought or strong emotion, without forcing it, by just recognizing it, by putting a label on it, by letting it be, but allowing everything else to be around it as well, these negative thoughts or negative feelings, strong thoughts or strong emotions that have us completely hooked, they tend to self-liberate. And this can be a really liberating experience. So it's my invitation for you to practice. I wish you well with it. And I might talk to you again. Open awareness. Enjoy.